we filled the form with faith that they would accept me. We were not even sure that they would. And at the end of the day, they did. And you know the interesting thing is there was not even a person who told me that I could do it. Well, only one person, and that's my mother's boss, who is Mr. Lashite. He was the only person who said she could do it. Every other person was, do you think this girl will be able to do this? Would she be able to become a lawyer? Do you think she would cope? Everyone doubted that I would make it. That is one thing I want you all to learn from. Whatever you put your hands to, please make sure that you work hard to achieve it. Don't allow other people to tell you that you will not do it. There are people who told me I wouldn't do it, and we were sitting in the same class. I had better grades than them. So don't ever listen to other people. If you want to do something, put your mind to it and you will achieve it. Studying law is not easy. I think we have the greatest failure at the FBC. And that is because it's so tedious. You have to study, you have to read loads and loads of books. One module will consist of 10 books, and those 10 books will have about 300 pages each. How do you read that with other modules? How do you cope? How do you manage? That's the thing. You have to go to classes from Monday to Saturday. You don't have time to rest. You don't have time to do other things. It's so hard. You have to be willing. I have friends who told me that I take my books too seriously. Just imagine that. I won't tell you that I don't play. I have time for family. I go to parties. But you have to know how to balance your time. You have to know that you have to study so that you pass. There's no way you can achieve anything without hard work. Just like I said before, I'm not good at maths, but when I paid more attention to it, see the result at the end of the day. There's nothing that you cannot do. Another thing I want you people to understand is you have to talk to your parents. But this is mostly going to the parents. They should not force you to do anything you don't want to do. Your parents should always lend a listening ear. I'm not saying that they should encourage you or they should indulge you in doing bad things, but they should always listen to you. I imagine if my mother hadn't listened to me when I told her that I needed a private teacher, or when I told her that I wanted to switch. She listened to me at every point because she knew that I wanted the best for myself, that my education was a priority for me. And even now, I plan on doing other things not related to law. And I've told my mother, and she's accepting of it, and she supports me every step of the way. As long as you want to do it, you can do it. Thinking that law is something you wouldn't achieve is a lie. There are people who don't even have the resources. I know most of us don't even have the resources, because I can tell you that most of us studying law don't even have the money to buy the books. The books are all bought in England. They're very expensive, $100 or more. What we do is we go to the internet, look for similar things, or one person buys the book and all of us photocopy, do copies of it. That's how we manage, because we don't even have enough resources, enough money to fund our education. But we find ways, we find means to help us out. And that brings me to social media, and that brings me to the use of technology. It's not just about posting on WhatsApp or Facebook TikTok. It's about using it also for educational purposes. You go online, you search for things related to your schoolwork. And let me tell you, most times I get answers from YouTube. And even at your stage, there's nothing you want that isn't on YouTube.
Yes.
Just search for the topic and then you see. And they have very good Indian teachers. Most of them are Indians, English teachers, who
And French
make
also.
it so easy for you that you understand it in no time than going to read the book over and over again. So try that and see how that will help you out. It's very important. And also, peer pressure. Don't allow your friends to tell you what to do or what not to do. Most times my friends will tell me, let's go out. I'll tell them, I have exams. You have to be firm. You have to be strong. You have to know what you want. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't enjoy. After exams, you can go to parties, you can do what you want. And even if you are invited to a party, you have to know when to come back to study. You have to know how to balance your time. That's the only way you will make it. Because let me tell you, even when you go to college, you have so many friends and people around you who try to lift you away from the purpose you are there for. And you have to have something in you so strong that you want. For me, I cannot let my mother down. I have a younger sister. I have people looking up to me. I cannot let them down. You have to have something that drives you towards what you want. And so, at every point in time, you have to know what is good and what is bad. Most of my friends are in clubs. I am still friends with them. I don't have a problem with them, but I'm not part of it. Because firstly, I have to pay attention in school, and I don't know how I can get that extra money to pay for clubs. But it works for some people. For me, I don't think it's necessary. The reason I went there is to achieve my law degree and become a lawyer and make other people proud and change other people's lives. You know? The funny thing is, the people who told me you can't make it, you wouldn't make it, people who didn't even believe in me, are the ones now who tell people, oh, that person is a lawyer, she's my friend, she's my this, she's my that. It's so surprising. If I had listened to those people, that I wouldn't do it. You know, and I didn't get here by myself. I always ask other people for help. I have seniors who I will go to. Please show me the way. How did you make it? When I mean seniors, I mean those who you know are at the top of the class. You go to meet them. How did you do this? How did you get that grade? Please show me how. And that's what has helped me throughout. And another thing is, you don't always keep very good information to yourself. If you know you are good at maths and your friends come to you for help, please help them. Because that is how you grow, by helping other people. You grow by helping other people, and you don't know where to meet other people. So you have to always help other people. Me being here is not by myself. I'm here because other people helped me. So I hope that what I've said to you people will help motivate you to continue doing better. Do your best. Always listen to your parents. Try to talk to them. Find out what you want, what you are good at. Don't opt for science because you see a doctor driving a Lexus. Don't opt for law because you see me today. It could mean that you are good at math and not good at English, and that's what majority are good at, math. So you have to know what you want and go for it. Don't allow anyone tell you that you can't do it. Thank you.